Hi my friends, how are you? I hope you are doing well, even this coronavirus. By the way, at the beginning of this video, I want to give an advice to all people who are still going out without any permission or any specific work. Please, you should stay at home because we are in a dangerous situation around the world, not just in a specific country or that's why you have to stay at home. Now, this video is contain a lot of things to do. We have important thing, but the specific thing that I will mention is the topic of communication. Communication in our life is very important because we need to communicate with people, maybe face to face or just by teleconferencing or just emailing or something like that. So in at the first or the outline of this course I will discuss about a lot of things. So I will mention some questions that I will discuss this course. So the first question is what is communication? What does the communication do? What we mean by communication, and also another question is component or the element of communication process. How does communication works? And also the third question is types of communication. The types of communication and the last question we will discuss about is the barriers to effective communication. Now we move to the first elements, okay? That is definition of communication, of course. Now, communication is defined as the process of conveying or transmitting a message from one person to another through what? Through a proper medium, of course. So it's simply easy to understand because when we say communication, I mean I talk to you and you talk to me about something. So we need the sender, the receiver, the message, and also the feedback. So those are elements we will see. Okay, just 1 minute. So the components, as I said before, the component of the communication process, there is the sender or the encoder is the same thing or the same meaning. So the encoder or the sender is the person who transmits the message. So the sender makes use of symbols like words or graphic maybe and visual aids what you say or maybe and convey the message to convey the message and produce the required response. That's what the sender mean by. So also there is I say before from the component there is also the message. It's the key idea that the sender wants to communicate. Okay, it's very simply because the message is very important when we talk, because you talk because you have an idea, a key idea that you want to share with someone or somebody, of course. So I think it's very important. Just I want to mention it because this is some things that you have to know about it. Another element is the receiver or recipient. Receiver or recipient is a person for whom the message is intended or targeted. Okay. Receiver is the person who catch the message. Okay, when you send the message, there is someone else who catch the message and understand what you say to him. That's very easy to understand. Also, in addition to those that I mentioned before, there is feedback. What do you mean by feedback? By the way, feedback is a reaction of something when you hear or when you say something or somebody talk to you about something and you do several reactions, maybe body language, physical, or saying it. So feedbacks helps the sender in confirming the correct interpretation of a message by the decoder. So feedback may be verbal through words or non-verbal by smiling, sight, etc. Maybe posture. Of course, there's a lot of things that contain and include in non-verbal communication. It may take written form, also in a form of letters and emails. There's a lot of things, agenda or